Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers.
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. And you think about all the anticipation over the last couple months. Doris, the regular season is finally here. It is upon us.
Amen, Kevin. We have been waiting so anxiously for NBA tip-off. Obviously, you're always looking to see the movement of personnel. How well do guys who've switched organizations fit in with their respective rosters? Is somebody now a title contender? So many anxious front offices hoping they made the right decisions.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Johnson. LaMelo Ball is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Mourning, and it's Rice in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. McCollum is out there with Holiday, and it's Brown in at the center. Now here's Ball. Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
But you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
McCollum outside. The kick out to Holiday. Five to shoot. Here's McCollum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Here's Walker. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against the length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
That free throw good from Walker.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8-pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Passes it to Rice. Play just over a minute here in the first. Shoots over Ingram, and there's another one for the Hornets.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
McCollum kicks to Holiday. Brown outside. Pass to McCollum. Tries it from the top of the key. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
Outside, Walker. Ball against Holiday. Fires for 3. Hornets now working with the new shot clock. And Mourning throws it down.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Ball from long range. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
3 points.
LaMelo Ball able off the dribble to get into that jumper so fluidly there.
And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Ball against Holiday. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely. Over Rice. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Walker the pass to Rice. Ball feeling it out a bit. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Ingram following the score by Charlotte.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Holiday. Pass to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Brown finds McCollum. Williamson trying to free himself up. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Brown.
And there's the steadiness to McCollum's game. He's going to contribute from deep almost every game. It's becoming a given.
Now here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram outside. The pass to McCollum. Rejected by Walker, and he gets it back. Here's Ingram. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range. And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Sinks the three-pointer. A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And here is Mourning following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Ice. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Personal foul.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
One shot.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now here is Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Outside, Ball. Down low. Here's Johnson over Williamson. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Holiday. McCollum with the ball. 10 points for him. Back to Holiday. And it's Rice with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Shot's good by Walker.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here's Holiday. Kemba Walker hitting his 3 to go. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. And this matchup with Charlotte, first game of the NBA season for them.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Now here's McCollum. Outside Holiday. At the elbow, Williamson. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 8-point game. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Here's Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Charlotte leading by 10. Here's Ball. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play that.
Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw off from Ball.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, they couldn't even put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Pelicans trail by 12. McCollum kicks to Holiday. Passes it to Ingram. He feeds it to Hayes. They get a hand on it. Johnson up top. He's got 6. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
McCollum outside. Back to Holiday. Lets it fly. Hornets with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Morning. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Assisted by
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Inside, here's Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. 5 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Ball. And so it's Charlotte with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Well, and actually that in terms of their shooting, everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Folks, second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. They've got ABC. Warning is out there with Johnson. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Walker in at the point. Charlotte leading by 14. And here is Mourning. Charlotte moving the ball around. Johnson right side. Over Hayes. And there's another one for the Hornets. Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
And here are the Pelicans now. To the basket by Charlotte. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Count that bucket. 11 points for LaMelo Ball.
Wow, the agility to beat the contact. Such a clever move by LaMelo Ball.
McCollum outside. Over Ball. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 14 points for the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Johnson.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
Now here's Williamson. And the foul called on ABC. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Outside Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And now that's 11 points for Brandon Ingram. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Drew Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. You know, Greg, you can make the case Drew Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Now here's Brown. Pocket two, and Ingram puts up a deep three from outside off the mark. Charlotte leading by 19 points. Rice dishes the ball. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
So many electric players in this NBA, Doris. But you think LaMelo Ball is as exciting as any?
He is at the top of the list, but that list is long. Think about a Ja Morant. Think about an Anthony Edwards. The league is in good hands for decades to come.
Now here's McCollum. 14 points for him. And Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Fans, that was your Pelicans.
And so it's New Orleans with it. And Williamson gets it to go.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Now here's Ball. 16 points for him. Pass to Rice. The three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And here's McCollum for three. Hits the three-point bomb. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Back to Ball. Now the pass to Johnson. Outside, Ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Ball's got 19 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And Holiday kicks to McCollum. Dishes it to Brown. To the paint. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
That was your Pelicans.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this.
64.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. What a start for LaMelo Ball. He ended up with 19 points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts on the Hornets' first half? That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's McCollum. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Holiday out there with C.J. McCollum, and it's Brown in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Walker with the 3. The offensive rebound. count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Larry Johnson at the line for one.
And that one misses. Goes back up. Mourning passes to Johnson. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. And that one falls for Johnson.
If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Assist goes to.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Back to Holiday. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
And Doris with a strong post presence. Could the Hornets have been a playoff team?
Well, I think it's a foundational piece to any championship level defense. Most of the best defenses begin by taking away the painted area and easy shots and build outward, Kevin. So for me, it's more than just individual parts. You have to add in mentality and commitment and defensive principles that are built from the coach on through the personnel.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
McCollum against Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Tipped away. Pulls up on the wing. And too long on the shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets the three fly. Traps in the tray.
Larry Johnson.
Johnson's got 10 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
McCollum outside. Back to Holiday. Puts up a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Holiday's got his third basket of the night right there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Walker the pass to Johnson. Here's Ball. For the three. Here's Johnson. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Johnson's got 12 points in just the second half. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
On your feet, make some noise. Put those hands together for your Pelicans dance team. Give it up once again for your Pelicans.
McCollum finds Holiday. The 17-footer. Again, the Pelicans score.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Walker the pass to Ball. He dishes it to Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
He's got a lot of length, and right there, he needed every inch of it.
That's true, GA. You're right. We really don't know that much about him in that department, but my goodness, when he gets up, he can go.
I like this aggressiveness from him. He saw an opportunity and did not hesitate.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the basket by McCollum.
The assist.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Charlotte. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Murphy. And then Murphy with the dunk.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
And Walker kicks the ball. Out up there for Johnson. Ingram with the steal. McCollum outside. And it's good off the back rim and in. 25 points for C.J. McCollum.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
And the Hornets call time here.
Get on your feet and let you know you need one. On your feet, make some noise. Put those hands together for your Pelicans dance team. Substitution on the court.
Passes to Booknight. Graham surveying the floor. He kicks to McDaniels. This one for three. They get it again. Johnson, good.
Larry Johnson.
Johnson's got 14 points here in the second half.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Mourning's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Booknight for 3. Pelicans pull it in. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Marshall passes to Williamson. Good on the shot. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And what touch from the big man. I like watching Williamson get interior positioning and attack with purpose.
Now McDaniels. Back to Graham. The pass to Booknight. Puts it up. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. "17 seconds left to play here in the third. Graham kicks to Johnson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And that one falls for Johnson. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Alvarado. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Jose Alvarado.
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Johnson for three. And
The end of the third quarter.
the buzzer. Wow!
Your Pelicans.
Yeah, that's just an
73.
amazing
The
way to get
Wizards,
that ball off in
98.
time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And from a recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Steve Clifford.
Well, we're doing well. Great job. Show your hands.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today.
Substitution on the court.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Setting the floor for the Hornets. ABC is out there with Johnson. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Mourning in at the 5. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Walker kicks the ball. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Mourning. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got his third assist on the night. McCollum outside. Back to Holiday. McCollum outside. Pass to Ingram. Fires from the line. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And it's easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. His size, the long arms, the shooting ability. The D has no clue as to what to do.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hand.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Holiday finds Ingram. Back to Holiday. Goes up to the stripe, and they pick up 2.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Outside, Ball. Here's Rice. He's covered by Ingram, and a wide open look for Walker. No good from outside. New Orleans has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And the basket by McCollum.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Hornets leading by 21. Outside, Walker. Mourning inside. Brown on him. And he makes that one. Mourning's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Right here. Hayes dishes to Holiday. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Walker. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
To the left wing. Here's Rice. Mourning passes to Johnson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And let's get our guys take now on the hustle stance for Charlotte.
At the line, a high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Monk kicks to Washington. Back to Monk. Oubre up top, guarded by Holiday. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. It's Ingram on the wing. Williamson trying to free himself up. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game. And the Hornets call time here.
Hornets timeout call. Pelicans fans, we show our Pelicans dance team.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Larry Johnson.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. It's an 18-point lead. Pass to Rice. From deep. Hornets keep it alive. Here's Johnson. And he converts the layup.
Larry Johnson.
Johnson's got 38 points.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
McCollum dishes to Williamson. Ingram outside. Releases. Again, the Pelicans score.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Ball, the pass to Rice. Johnson outside. Cans it from downtown.
Larry Johnson.
Johnson's got 41.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Pass to McCollum. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Walker.
2 minutes.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On the wing, Brown. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. More games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it. Beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
And the Hornets call time here. They lead by 19. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Some changes for New Orleans. David West, he's checked in for break. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.